Kansas City better get it together because, Detroit coming. I'm not saying Detroit can come out and smack Kansas City. I'm not saying that, but Detroit's coming. They're coming. Kansas City better get with it. Detroit's coming. Y'all can mix with the Mahomes and the offense. I get that, bro, but look what Campbell did in Detroit, man. He got them boys.
A bit surprised about the Lions. September 7th, they get the champs in Kansas City. What's your reaction to Detroit being put in this very primetime spot right out of the gate?
Yeah, look, I'm not shocked, and I'll tell you why. Number one, remember how the season ended. Remember how they just pushed Green Bay all over the place up there in Lambeau Field to end the season. That is not a fluke. This is a team that finished 8-2 last year. This is a team that defensively started to hit its stride in the last quarter to the last third of the season, and a team that right now had Jared Goff playing as though Sean McVay had made a mistake. Okay, because this team was as explosive as any in the NFL. I believe they've got even more explosive now with the addition of Jahmyr Gibbs out of Alabama in the first round. Defensively, they've got some ballers. Now, look, Jack Campbell, you can debate whether or not he should have went in the first round as a off-ball middle linebacker, but when you see this 6'5", 245, 250-pounder, as we saw at the Music City Bowl with him, he's playing with Iowa, you will be impressed. They draft Brian Branch out of Alabama in the second round, who's one of the best safeties in all of college football last year. This team has ballers. That's what they have. They have football players, and they're coached by an ex-football player in Dan Campbell, who, from all accounts that I have heard, has this team right now believing in every single thing he says. He's going to have the last laugh in all of this. When people were laughing about him in his initial press conference, Dan Campbell is building a monster in Detroit, a legit monster. Forget what you think about the Detroit Lions. And when they go there into Arrowhead, I can promise you this. Kansas City will be in for a fight now because this team is playing good defense. They have got explosive offense. And they believe they can go anywhere and win against anybody. They do not believe they're the same old Detroit Lions, man. And that's why I believe they're being put on prime time, and they'll be on prime time a lot more when people start seeing the kind of damage they're gonna inflict on other teams.
What do we say all the time, especially in football? If there's belief in what's being built, you can really do anything. They've got the belief in the talent. Now, Lions, one of the trendy teams coming into the season. It's so good to talk football with Lou.